What's up, guys? Today I bring you my 5 favorite Super Metroid hacks. Well, looky, what I'm about to bring up to you now is a list of my 5 favorite Super Metroid hacks. My Metroid hack is not ready yet. I let it on hold for some time because I didn't have time to complete it, but still, I've enjoyed playing a lot of these games and I downloaded them from several pages. You can check metroidconstruction.com. It's a great site. And without further ado, my friends, let's start. Wait. No. Before we start, there's a few things I want to clarify. First off, these hacks are not in any particular order, so this is not a top list. It's just a list of the 5 hacks I enjoyed the most, and they became my favorites of all time. Second of all, I'm gonna tell you where to find these hacks. The source is the page www.metroidconstruction.com. You could check Metroid Construction for hacks, tools, patches, anything related to Super Metroid, Zero Mission, and Fusion. Well, Zero Mission and Fusion are not that developed yet, so don't expect much in that terms. And also, if you want to check out some more hacks, like a few honorable mentions, I can tell you to check something like Super Metroid Ares, Super Metroid Redesign, or Super Metroid Hollow Eve, which is a Super Metroid Halloween competition hack, which I'll be talking about later, but not about Hollow Eve, about the competition itself. So, now, without further ado, my friends, I present to you my 5 favorite Super Metroid hacks. We start strong with Super Metroid Legacy. This hack I found while, just looking for a new hack to play out of boredom. And the title card looked pretty cool in the download site, so I downloaded it, and at first I thought it was kind of an amateur hack like the ones I used to do. It was like, this hack doesn't show much, it's just like remade first room, and after that there's not much texture changes and stuff, and I couldn't have been more wrong. It doesn't change any graphics, but you don't get any more extreme than this hack when you get to Brinstar. When you get to Brinstar, it's fucking brutal. Enemies do more damage, there's a lot of spikes everywhere, a lot of maze that fucks up your mind, you don't know where to go, and a lot of parts have sealed doors which keep you like, fuck, why can't I go in there yet? Wondering what's inside. You know, it's frustrating. I even had to use Smile to find where I needed to go. I couldn't find that goddamn elevator that took you out of there. The sandy area from Brinstar, they really fucked that one up. It's a whole different thing from the one we used to know. It's not like I'm just redoing how the rooms look so that it looks cool. No. This one made everything better. Physics weren't altered, but still, a mindfuck of a game. I really loved it. I still haven't finished it, but I still enjoy it. Next up, we have one of the most funny masterpieces I've ever seen done in Super Metroid. Super Metroid Digital Cube. This hack, I downloaded it before a trip to my aunt's hacienda. For those of you who don't know what hacienda is, it's a ranch. That's what it is basically. I didn't want to be bored when I go there, so I downloaded a couple of hacks. This was one of them, one of the 3 I downloaded, and I enjoyed it so much, man. The cube format makes you think it's going to be boring, just like no exploration at all, no area names, nothing. The whole essence of the game is lost, and I couldn't have been more wrong. Right from the beginning, this game fucks with your mind. You don't know how much time I spent trying to find the next exit over and over again. It was a maze. This was just a maze of mind fucks. You know, everything was so hidden objects everywhere, mazes you have to solve, water everywhere in some parts. You have to water jump, and the items are named differently, so when you find an item, you find this weird icon. You don't know what it is, what you're gonna get, and you have to try it out to see what it is. Pause, going to the menu or something, and the color formats just make it harder, because you think you're in a room, but you're not. You could be in the other side of the cube. Oh man, I don't know how to explain it, but trust me in this one, it's a real masterpiece. A real fucked up mindfucker masterpiece. Trust me. MetroidConstruction.com holds a Halloween contest each year in which hackers are encouraged to make the best, the most scary Metroid short hack they can make, so they see which one's the scariest and that one wins the contest. You can find some real shitty hacks, like there was one I remember pretty clearly. I had to edit a lot of parts out, but there's some real masterpieces. You have something like Super Metroid Hollow Eve, which is hard as fuck, and then you have this masterpiece, Super Hauntroid, the best Super Metroid Halloween hack ever made. It might be real short, but it delivers. What you have to do in this hack is to eliminate all of those ghosts you see in the counter up there where your weapons are supposed to be. You don't get any missiles, super missiles, or any weapon that goes in the top bar for that matter. You don't get any weapons or items like loose items inside of balls like we're accustomed to, but you get them after you destroy ghosts. Sounds kinda like Pac-Man, but trust me, this one's a real cool hack. And when it gets to the final boss, it really fucks your mind. It's like, what's going on here, man? What is this? You're gonna have to check it out to see what I'm talking about, because I'm not gonna tell you any further. Just trust me on this one. It's the best Halloween hack ever made. When I talk about Halloween hacks, what comes to mind? What comes to your mind? Well, to me, it's all of those short story hacks that have a lot of scary elements in them. They try to be creepy as they can in the least time possible. You know, real short games. And I think that the length of a game, the length of the story itself, and how deep it goes, has a lot to do in how creepy it is. For example, Metroid, it would have been a lot creepier if we knew what those ghost creatures were, or what the final boss is. We don't know what that is, what that thing symbolizes. If we knew at least where we were, or what we were trying to do, why were we killing those ghosts? Were them good? Were them bad? It would have been a lot creepier. Then I ask myself, what if there was a hack that took the element of a long story and made it creepier than the Halloween hacks we all know and cherish? What would the result look like? Well, question has been answered. For all of you who wonder, I bring you Super Metroid Dark Home Hospital hack. The creepiest, by far the creepiest Super Metroid hack ever made. Why, you ask? Well, if you read the title cards, the ones where Samus appears speaking, you would know the story of this hack, and it's real disturbing. All we know is that we gone to this godforsaken place known as a military facility that was once used for unethical experimenting for medical reasons on humans. And now it's abandoned, and the 6th floor is taken by some God knows what. incarnation of the evil stuff they did there to all those human patients. Man, that's some creepy shit, you know. But still, it has some real cool elements in it, like the shutter element. They substituted all doors for shutters, and the lock system instead of beam instead of missile system. That's so cool for me. It was a game I loved. It reminded me, the elevator system reminded me a lot of Metroid Fusion, but in a way. But it was really cool. I enjoyed playing it a lot. But the part that I really got creeped out was when I found those things, those map room things, that instead of the normal map room screen they have on the display with the green pattern lines, it had this weird forbidden sign on them. I thought those were just some rooms they left alone or something. They didn't finish it. But when I really saw what they did, god damn, you just wait and see. You just wait and see. You're gonna have to play this for yourself if you wanna know. Last but not least, we have my favorite hack. Yeah, I think it's everyone's favorite. It was one of the first hacks I've ever seen from Super Metroid. This one was a hack I took to the Hacienda trip too, and was the hack I had to take the longest time to finish it. It's the original Super Metroid face-on. The newer versions like 0.2 onwards, well, not those. I'm talking about the first Metroid face-on that ever came out. That was a hell of a hack. I really loved it. The fact that you play as Dark Samus is really exciting. And now instead of armors, suits, you get colors, different colors of face-on. Like Varia is red face-on, and Gravity is blue face-on. Also, the whole interface of the game has changed. Everything, graphics, places, names, the map, where you start from. You don't start from your ship, that's for sure. And when you finally find your ship, it's useless. You can't go inside to save and refill everything you've got. Well, that's a really cool hack. It has some real cool bosses, some tough parts. I just have a problem with the part where you have to do this tight mock bow jump from a ledge. Well, I used a lot of save states then, but I think I would have been able to perform that jump now with no problem, but still, pretty tough. Well guys, thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a favorite and like if you enjoyed. If you did, you can check these hacks out at metroidconstruction.com. I'll leave the link in the description below if you want to check them out. Also, don't forget to check Metroid Ares, Hollow Eve, and Redesign. Those 3 hacks are also pretty cool, but not my favorite. And if you want to check a real shitty hack, check Metroid Ice Metal. I really hate that hack. And, well, that would be it. Thanks for watching. Bye.